All right, so talking about the lower airway, it extends into the glottis of the pulmonary capillary membrane. No, I just learned a new one. Larynx. I should confirm if that's third or not. Complex structures formed by many independent cartilaginous structures. Marks where the upper airway ends and the lower airway begins. So this is important on a lot of tests that I've taken. They're going to ask which of these is part of the upper versus the lower airway. So we have our thyroid cartilage, shield-shaped like structure. It's right there, known by the two plates that join in a V shape to form laryngeal prominence. Prominence protruding forward, right? This is your Adam's apple right there. And it is more pronounced in men. Can be difficult to locate in obese or short-necked patients. Suspended from the hyoid or hoid, I want to say hoid bone by the thyroid ligament, directly anterior to the glottic opening. So anterior is in front, glottic opening right there. All right, so here we go. This is our trachea. Starting from the very bottom, trachea, where air travels through. This is your cricoid cartilage. This is your Adam's apple. So this is also thyroid cartilage. This is thyroid cartilage. This is cricoid cartilage. And then you have your arteroid cartilage, but that's going to be behind this. You're not going to be able to get to that as easy. And then you have your corniculate cartilage that's also behind it. And then your laryngeal prominence, here you go, that's the Adam's apple, and the thyroid ligament. Cricothyroid membrane, that is important for the sake of if you ever have to do a criciotomy. If someone is choking and they have steak and it is lodged in there and you've tried to grab it with the McGills but you can't get it, they're losing air, we got to do a criciotomy, in which we are going to cut about a 1-inch slit with, if you have a scalpel, whatever blade that you have. It's going to be messy, it's going to be bloody, but you just got to go for it, commit to it, and the person's going to die either way. It's like that, you have to start measuring your confidence in certain situations of what's going to happen if I do this, what's going to happen if I don't do this. Well, this person is decompensating, they're not getting air, they're not perfusing, they're dying anyway. So let's slit their neck open and hope for the best. Now that being said though, we want to get as good of a shot as we can, so we want to mark the bullseye. We're going to feel the Adam's apple. We go down and you are going to feel a small opening, the cricothyroid membrane underneath. You know what, might as well. Here's my Adam's apple. If I'm going down, I'm looking for an opening. I feel one right there. That's uncomfortable. Yeah. So right where you feel that little slit, that is where you're going to make your 1-inch incision, and then you will stick your well, there's different tools actually. We have like the kit where it has the airway is the needle, the catheter is the needle, so you just stick it in anyway without necessarily even needing the slit, which would be cleaner in that case. So you'd shoot for this right there. Make sure that you're getting ventilation whenever you squeeze and get the airway bag. I haven't done this or seen this yet, so I'm curious how different it is if you just stick an endotracheal tube or not, and I'm going to need to change batteries already. All right, let's run this out. Cricoid